This collective's commitment is actually being honored in a massive way. And it's like this energy of kind of stepping through this portal, if you will, right? Like, look how you followed the signs up until this point, and the time is now. The time is now for you to recognize your commitment, right? It doesn't matter if other people have recognized it or not. Do you recognize your commitment? It's always about you versus you. Your team has sent you a ton of signs, synchronicities, reminders, the numbers, the butterflies, right? Like, you've gotten all the signs that you need to be able to finally give yourself permission to recognize the commitment, okay, within you. Like, goodness gracious, the dedication, the focus, the energy, the attention, the tenacity that you have poured into becoming this new you, in whatever other ways externally you've poured energy and attention into what you love or what you're creating or what you're doing, right? Like, do you see you? Is the energy. Your team does. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are 1, 2, 3 on the timer. 1, 2, 3 on the timer. You are being recognized for this new you. But do you see you? And are you going to ask everything outside of you to start honoring the amount of energy and time and attention that you pour into things? Are they going to start recognizing you? But you first have to require that, right? Like, there is this energy of potentially, do you see it? And if you do see it, when are you going to make the necessary changes? It feels like now, because you're stepping into this portal now that suggest or require, like, it's like this, it's around your value and your worth, right? Like, you know how much you bring to the table. You know that your dedication, tenacity, focus, drive, willpower, energy, and effort, and that you have just poured into yourself, who you've become, and potentially external things here. But it's like, when are you going to set that bar and raise that bar in accordance to how much energy that you put into this, right? Or whatever, into you. When do you ask others to value you? Only when you value you that much, right? It's like your team notices it. Your team recognizes your commitment, right? It's being recognized by them right now. Are you recognizing it within you? And then do you require others or external energy to recognize it and treat it accordingly? Your time, energy is the most expensive currency, right? Like, it is this energy of restructuring and reprioritizing your time, energy, and attention into what you're pouring it into every single day. And is it worth it, right? There's been this like 7 of Pentacles in reverse energy that a lot of this collective has been stuck in, like pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring, expecting, you know, that energy to just be reciprocated, and it's never going to be reciprocated until you require it to be reciprocated, right? But you have to see it within you first, right? It's time for you to get back all that you deserve, okay, for the amount of energy that you've been pouring and committed into. But you have to request it. You have to require it, right? So it is this energy. Look at this, loyal to stability. You are healing a massive root chakra wound here, right? Like, it is this, okay, let's go. It's time to fly. Your wingspan, okay, it is too big. It is too big now. You have to create the room in your physical 3D reality as well for your wings to be spread, right? Is there room for them to actually, like, you're not even comfortable, like, hiding them anymore, right? Like, it's this energy of you needing to expand your wingspan at their full capacity. And if other people are upset or bothered or intimidated for you taking too much space, okay. But right now, it is about loving and honoring your emotions and the way that you feel. Okay, in Aquarius is what fell out, if that's for anybody, right? You are loving and honoring the way that you feel and what it is that you bring to the table, right? Your value, your worth, right? And however, which way you feel like you need to restructure things externally in order to align with this new version of you, it feels like this collective is now taking action on these things because of this portal, if you will, that you're walking through. It's like you're finally recognizing what you bring to the table in requiring external energy to recognize it too. Because you can't keep running the way that you've been running, right? You don't deserve that. You don't deserve to run on fumes, right? That is just not acceptable with this new you, right? So I'm very proud of you. Keep going. Don't worry about if other people's opinions or beliefs kind of try to trickle into your reality to try to, well, this is what I believe and da 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 da. Oh, okay, that's great. But you value what you believe based off of your trials and tribulations and tests and experiences that you've been through to become this new version of you, to have this perspective. You deserve the best. You are a diamond. Treat yourself accordingly, and so will others. Love you.